guys, welcome back to my channel, Beauty and Fitness by Sammy V. This is a new inspired look. I hope y'all like it. And if you do, just keep watching. I will have some fitness videos coming up in the future. I have some tips and tricks on like nutrition and mindset and stuff like that. So, but if you like this look, just keep watching. Alrighty guys, so let's jump on in. So for this look, I'm going to start off with a primer. I'm using the Tatcha Silk Canvas, and I'm just going to prep my face and prep it all over my face. And next I'm going to go in with a color corrector, and this is the L.A.Girl Pro Conceal in Peach. And I'll put that everywhere I see discoloration on my face. So that's under my eyes and on my mustache, and a little bit, if you notice, on the sides of my lips. And I'm just going to put that all over my face, and I'm going to blend it in. And then while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera, but I'm just going to shape them and I'll fill them in later. So voila, they're shaped. All right. So I'm going to go in with this foundation that I just bought today. It's called Screen Queen by Milani, and this one's in deep tan. I didn't know if it was going to be the right color, but it actually matched perfectly. Also, I will say that I love this foundation. It lasted all day. I didn't need to use too much. Like, it didn't flake, it didn't cake. It was just the best foundation. Anyways, moving on. I'm contouring my face in the way I normally do, contouring my nose with the Graftobian Midnight Marigold, and using the Born This Way concealer in Golden. And this time I'm setting my face with a different setting powder. I'm using the Jeffree Star setting powder in Translucent. And while I'm letting that bake all over my under eyes and on my nose and on my chin and on my forehead, I am going to also set my contour with the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Bronzer. And I'm just going to put that all over where I put the bronzer before. But like I said, I think this foundation is amazing. I think it was like 14 bucks also. Great. Gosh, Milani, you just know how to do it. All right, so next I'm going to fix my brows. I told you I was going to do more of a fill-in. This time I wanted to try a different brow pencil, so I got one that's a little more affordable. This is the Morphe micro brow pencil in Java, and it was only like, I think it was like $4.99 or like $5.99. Super cheap, but it's like very similar to the brow is literally like the exact copy, and I actually really liked it, so I might be using this instead of the brow is. And I'm just going to put that all over my eyebrows, and I'm going to shape them a little bit more, give them a little more depth. I am a performer, so I get really obsessed with my eyebrows, and I start like just putting more and more and more and more and more, because I'm so used to seeing myself with such dramatic looks that I feel like I don't look like me unless I have really dramatic eyebrows. Which is so crazy to me, because when I was younger, I never did my eyebrows, ever. So I'm like, ew, why? Anyways, next I'm going to go in with a Flawless Brow Trio from BH Cosmetics, and I'm using the darkest shade just to give more of an oomph to the outer corner of my eyebrows. I know, I'm obsessed with my eyebrows. That's why I always do them off camera, because it takes me so long. And next I'm going to blend everything out with my Jeffree Star JS1 brush, and I'm just kind of pushing everything into my face and blending it all nicely. Sometimes I use my finger too. Next I'm going to go in with an eyeshadow primer. I never really use eyeshadow primers. I wanted to try this one because I got it in my BoxyCharm box, and so I decided I'm doing this dramatic look with all these cool colors, might as well try it. So it's called Thank Me Later, and it's from Elizabeth Mott. And I just put that all over my lid, and then I use my beauty blender to kind of like set it in there. Alright guys, next I'm going to go in with my palette that I just got. It's the Juvias Place. It's called The Festival. And oh my god, the colors are gorgeous. Watch. Oh, it's so pretty. So I already did one eye off camera, so I'm going to start off with the first eye. And I'm using the pink. It's called Eerie G. And I'm using my Morphe brush M433 to just put that in the inner corner of my crease. And I'm not going to bring it all the way out, so I'm just going to put it halfway. And then I'm going to use my other brush, my M535, and I'm going to get F.A.R.A.H, and I'm going to put that on the outer crease. And I'm going to blend them right in the middle. All right, and then I'm going to do a cut crease. This is more of a cut crease look, so I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape to do the cut crease. And that's just going to go all over my lid, and I'm going to really precisely get it to be super like distinct, so you see like a nice dramatic line. And I'm using the brush M421 in Morphe. And I just kind of get it as precise as I can. Next, I'm going to go in with Uli, and that's the shimmery white of this palette. I'm going to put that all, I'm just going to pack that all over my lid. Pack, 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 pack. Also, y'all love my fanny pack that my best friends got me that fanny pack for my birthday. And I will say that I'm like absolutely in love. I love like iridescent everything. I don't know if you noticed, but my ears are iridescent. Also my earrings, my best friend got them for me for my birthday, and they're also iridescent. So I'm just like having like an iridescent fest. Anyways, so I'll go back with the pink Eerie G, and I'm putting that on the outer corner as well as dragging it on my bottom lid, but only halfway to keep that white and that pink. And I do put a lot on just to make it more prominent. Next, I'm going to go in with my NYX Faux Blacks eyeliner, and this is Obsidian. It's more of like a blue. And I'm going to just use it to make a line right on my crease. And this is just going to make the look a little bit more dramatic, but also kind of separate the colors. And I'm going to go back in with the pink, and I'm going to put that under my eyelid, but I'm not going to go all the way in. I'm just going to go halfway from my outer, and then I'm going to go back with F.A.R.A.H, and I'm going to put that in my inner out, like on the bottom, and then I'm going to blend them in the middle. And I'm going to use a different yellow, not from the same palette, the Juvias Place. I'm using the Alyssa Edwards Yellow Brick Road, just because it's a little brighter of a yellow. And I'm just going to put that on my inner corner of my eyeball. And I'm going to line my eyes with shadow too. So I'm using Beast in the Alyssa Edwards palette, and I'm using my Jeffree Star JS67 brush. And then I'm just going to use my Jeffree Star M562, and I'm going to go ahead and just put the black all on my outer corner, as you see. And I'm going to use this on my waterline, and this is the L.A.Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner, and then the color is Screamin. And I put that all on my waterline, and I drag it a little bit in my inner corner just to make that yellow pop. The Juvias Place palette honestly is great. It's so pigmented, and it doesn't have a lot of fallout either. Great on like tan skins. Anybody who has tan skin, I have tan skin, and it's absolutely perfect. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with some eyelashes. I'm going to curl it with my Tarte, and then I'm going to use my favorite mascara, Thrive Causmetics. And I'm going to go in with these new lashes that I just bought, and they're Remy lashes in 782, and they're made from Ardell. I'm going to use my Duo Glue, and I'm going to while I'm waiting for that to dry, I did my eyebrows, and I'm going to use my pinch and push method on my eyelashes. So I grab the tweezers and I pinch them as close as I can to the lash line, and I push them up so that way they have more dramatic appearance. Pinch and push. Next, I'm going to do the bottom eyelashes because I always feel like no look is complete without them. So I'll go ahead and put that all over my bottom lashes as well. Lashes. Deepen my contour a little bit more since my eyes are so dramatic. I always go back in with a little bit more contour. Also do the bottom of my lip to make it look a little bigger. And then I start highlighting, and I'm using the BH Carly Bible, the second highlighter, and putting that on my brow, a little bit on that yellow on my nose, as well as I'm going to put it on my upper cheekbones, a little bit on my brow on the sides, and a little bit on my cupid's bow. So you'll see me just put it all there. Yep. And I got two different colors of the lippy pencils at ColourPop, and I was trying to see which one would be nicer. So I got this, I don't want to say the word, but one of them is, oh snap, and the other one is, beach it. So I did it like that because I don't want to say it loud. But I didn't want to go with the beach it because it's a little too dark, and I wanted a more nude look for this since I have such a dramatic eyeball. So I went with, oh snap. And I just put, oh snap, all over my lippies. Do y'all remember that when That's a Raven, we should be like, oh snap? That's like my favorite thing that she ever did. Not that she ever did, but that was my favorite thing that she did in the show. And I always kind of use liquid lips and lip pencils, like lip liners, to do my eyes, just because, like, my lips, just because they don't get on my teeth, you know? Anyways, I'm putting on some plumper today. So it's like a lip plumper from L.A.Girl, and I'm just putting that all over my lips. It moisturizes and plumps, and it smells like cinnamon. And it also, I touched it with my tongue, and my tongue was numb for a little while. And so now I'm feeling the tingle sensation of my lips as I show you that this look is done. So I really hope you enjoyed this look, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, subscribe to my channel if you did like this. I recently named my channel BUT and Fitness by Sammy V.